make sure your knee points down at the floor. That's going to be important because we're working our hamstring right now. Go ahead, lift your heels up. Lift your heels up, lift them up behind you. Lift them up, lift them up, lift them up. Good, knees back to the front. Knees back to the front. Good, Jake, Evelyn, good to see you guys. Good, and good. Lift your heels up one last time. One last time, lift them up. Good, and stop. Excellent job. Everybody spread your feet apart. Put your hands above your head. Keep your legs straight and reach down. Put your hands on the floor. Hands on the floor. Try to get your palms all the way down. Now, it's going to be important to remember, make sure your legs are locked out straight as you put your hands all the way down to the floor. Keep your legs locked out, and then come on back up. Take a deep breath in, hands above your head, and reach down again, palms to the floor. And relax. Good job. Now, with your feet apart, you're going to keep one leg straight, and one leg's going to be bent. So you're going to bend your knee all the way down. Try to get all the way down to the floor. Good. If you want to really challenge yourself, keep your hands up. Try to keep your balance. And then you're going to switch to the other side. It's okay if you have to put your hands on the floor. That's okay. That's okay. Just I want you to get a good stretch. Make sure your toes are pointed up to the ceiling. Good. And switch other side. Good. Keep those toes pointed up. Good job, Diego. Good job, Evan. Keep those toes pointed up and switch other side. Good, good, good. Good, Felix. Nice. Good job, Mia. Excellent. And relax. Good job. Big arm circles backwards. Big arm circles. Big arm circles. And good. Go the other way. And go the other way. And last time, go the other way. All right. Are you guys ready for a challenge now? Here we're having some fun today. We're going to do a little challenge. So everybody put your hands down. One arm, bring it back behind you, kind of like you're doing the backstroke when you're swimming. One arm behind you. Good. Now at the same time, the other arm's going to come forward. So one arm's going forward, one arm's going backwards. Can you guys all do that? One arm forward, one backwards. One arm forward, one backwards. There you go. That's pretty good. That's good effort. And now try it the other way. Try to switch. Do the other side. So from the side, it'll look like this. One arm's going forward, one arm's going backwards. Who can do it? Who can do it? Nice. And stop. Excellent job. Let's do 5 really good push-ups. 5 good push-ups. Go. Knock out those 5 push-ups. Knock them out. Knock them out. Keep doing those push-ups. Come on up and stand nice and tall. Good. All right. All right. So now, again, we are focusing on your current curriculum. So the current curriculum, not the information that we did prior to when we were supposed to have our graduation. I want you guys to utilize those reference videos. Utilize the reference videos for the old curriculum. We are moving forward. Everybody say, moving forward. That's right. We are moving forward. We're moving on. New information. We're going to focus on our red stripe. Now, the red stripe, we are doing all the forward-facing kicks, but we have to make sure we're doing a jumping version of our forward-facing kicks. So a jumping version of our forward-facing kicks. So who's a good jumper in here? Who's a really good jumper? Are you guys all good jumpers? Good. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so everybody back up just a little bit so you have enough room. Make sure you have a little bit of room around you. Everybody go ahead and put one foot behind you. Hands are up. All right, now we're focusing on front kicks, crescent kicks, and axe kicks. I'll say it again. That's front kicks, crescent kicks, and axe kicks. So we're doing the footwork for that. The footwork is going to be identical. It means exactly the same for all 3 of those kicks. Even though we're doing a jumping version, it's still going to be the same. So everybody watch. I'm going to show you from the side. We're going to do a number 1 jump front kick. Now, a traditional front kick is where you lift your knee, kick your foot, and you set it back down. Very easy. The only difference between now is you're going to jump up in the air. When you jump in the air, you're still executing that jump front kick. So again, watch. I'll show you from the side. As you jump, kick your foot, and set it back down. Piece of cake. So ready? Hands up. I want to see everybody try number 1 jump. You jump in the air, kick your front foot, yell nice and loud. Ready? Show me. Go. Good. Let's do it again. Keep those hands ready. Show me that number 1 jump kick. Ready? Go. Good. Now a number 2 jump front kick is when you kick your back foot and you set it in front of you. So again, I'll show you from the side. You'll jump in the air as you jump, kick your back foot, and set your foot down in front. Everybody show me that number 2 jump. Ready? Go. Excellent. And put that foot back. Let's do it again. Keep the hands ready. And I want to see you jump again. Jump, kick, and set it down. Ready, go. And put your foot back. Good, excellent. Now number 3 is whenever you slide your feet together. So again, you will slide your feet even. Same thing, you jump, front kick, and then set your foot back down. Are you guys all ready? Hands up. I want to see you slide and kick. Ready, go. Slide, jump. Excellent. And come on back. Let's do one more time. Number 3. Again, you'll slide, jump, kick your front foot. Slide and jump. Whoop, pow. Good. And come on back. Good. Number 4. Number 4 is when you take a small step. Now, when you take your small step, you're going to jump and then kick your back foot. And again, you're putting your foot in front. So a little bit faster. You'll take your small step. You jump, kick your foot, and set it down. Ready? And go. Small step, jump. Good. And put it back. Let's do it again. Again, take a small step. You'll take a small step with your front foot. Jump, kick, and set your foot down. Good. Come on back. Now the last one, number 5. Number 5, jump front kick. We've done this one before in the past. That's where you lift your back knee in front of you. As soon as I lift my back knee up, I'm jumping and kicking the other leg. So again, number 5, I'll lift my back knee, kick my foot, and set it back down. Let's all try it together. Ready? Lift and kick. Ready? Go. Back up. Let's do it again. Again, make sure you're lifting that back knee up. That back knee's got to come in front of you as you jump and kick the other foot. Ready? Go. Good. All right. Now, a couple of things I'm watching. When you're doing that kick, your knee does not go to the side. You don't want to lift your knee to the side and jump over there. You want to keep everything in front of you. Everything's going to be right in front. So your knee comes up in front. As soon as I lift my knee, I can kick the other foot. Don't lift your knee to the side. And then do your kick. Ready? Hands up. Let's do it again. Lift that knee in front. Kick the other foot. Ready? Go. Good. All right. And now come on back. Now, a couple of secrets with your hands. Now, your hands, your arms are going to help elevate you into the air. So you will use your arms coming up to do your kick. What you don't want to do is fling your arms around crazy. So you don't want to lift your knee and go as you do your kick. That's where you're going to lose your balance. Keep your arms in tight. Your arms are in tight, elbows in tight. Your hands will be up. Now, again, your hands will help lift your body up in the air, but you want to make sure that you keep your elbows in as you lift, jump, and kick your foot. Ready? Go. There you go. And good. Hustle back. Excellent, excellent, excellent. What kick are we doing? We're doing jump front kicks. Jump front kicks. Good. So everybody come on back. Let's do it again. Hands up. So number 1 jump front kick is when you jump in the air, kick your front foot. Everybody show me a nice high kick. Ready, go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now I'm going to let you guys in a little secret. When you do this kick, if you do this kick with your shoulders facing sideways, see how I'm looking at you? I'm doing my kick all to the side. You will have a much more difficult time doing that kick with your body sideways. You want to make sure your body is facing forward. That's why we call it a forward-facing kick. So my body is facing forward, so I jump. That way it'll be easier for me to kick my front foot and set it back down. You'll just stay in control a little bit easier. Ready? So hands up. Let's do it again. Hands up. Do it number 1, jump, front kick. Ready, go. There you go. Now number 2, jump front kick. Remember, you're kicking your back foot and putting it in front. Let me see you jump kick nice and high. Ready, go. Good. Put that foot back. Let's do it one more time. And I get a chance to watch everybody. Hands up. Do it again. Jump, kick, go. Nice. That was awesome. Number 3. Now, again, your body is still facing forward. Leave your foot there. You're going to slide as soon as you slide up. As soon as I slide, I'm jumping and then kicking the other foot. Ready, go. Excellent job. Good. Number 4. Now, remember, on number 4, you're going to take that small step. As soon as I take my small step, that's when I'm going to jump in the air, jump, and then kick the other foot. So let me see you take a small step, jump, and kick. Ready, go. Excellent. Good, good. Now, number 5, remember, that's the tricky one. That knee is coming straight up in front of you. As soon as you lift it up, kick your foot straight up and down. Ready, go. And good. And hustle back. So a couple of secrets with that front kick. Remember, what do you lift first when you do the kick? Do you lift your hands? Don't type it yet. Just listen. Do you lift your hands? Do you lift your toes? Or do you lift your knee? Point to it. Point to it on your body. Point to it on your body. Point to it. Diego, he's like, I can't lift it any higher. You're right. It's going to be your knee. Your knee is what's going to help lift you up into the air when you do your kicks. So when you do that, number 1, you want to make sure that front knee comes up. Whoop, pow, so that way you can snap your foot up and back. When you do number 2, that knee is going to come up in front of you. Jump, boom. And that way you can lift your knee and jump a little bit higher. All right, good. Everybody back up a little bit. Right foot back, hands are up. All right, so now we're moving on to from front kicks onto crescent kicks. Now, the only difference between a crescent kick and a front kick is that your kick is going as wide as your shoulders. That's the only difference. It's exactly the same. From the front, you should be able to see the only difference is your foot going straight up and down to coming up and over. From the side, it'll look exactly the same. So if I were to do a number 1 jump out of crescent kick, you guys put your focus goggles on. Put your focus goggles on. Now watch from the side. See if you can tell me what kick I'm doing. Could you tell? Raise your hand if you could tell. You could tell what kick I did? All right, put your hand down. Did I do a front kick or a crescent kick? Watch again. Watch again. Raise your hand if you think it was a jump front kick. If your hand is up, it was a jump front kick. That's exactly what it was. It was a jump front kick. Alejandro, question mark. Of course, that's my point. You won't be able to tell. It's extremely difficult to tell from the side. But from the front, if I were to do a jump front kick, you'll see my foot go straight up and down. On a jump crescent kick, you'll see my foot come up and over. So from the front, you'll be able to tell the difference. From the side, it will look exactly the same. Do you guys understand my difference? Okay, good. So everybody back up a little bit. Everybody put your right foot back, hands up. Okay. So now, everybody back up, back up, back up. Quit chatting, back up, back up, back up, Aiden. Back up, back away from the camera. Back up. There you go. Let's do it. Ready? Hands up. Let's all do that number 1 jump outer crescent kick. So that front foot's going to come up and over as you jump in there, kicking your front foot. Ready? Show me. Go. 1. Good. And put your foot back. Let's try it again. Make sure number 1 is you're jumping and kicking your front foot. Make sure that front foot is the foot you're jumping and then kicking. Ready? Go. Good. Much better, Xander. Number 2, that back foot. Now you're going to kick the back foot and put it in front of you. Ready? Go. That's it. Make sure number 2 goes in front of you. Number 2, you're jumping and kicking your back foot. Everybody put your foot back. Let's try it again. Make sure you kick your back foot and put it in front. Ready? Go. There you go. Now leave your foot there. Leave your foot there. Number 3, you'll slide your feet even as you jump and then kick your front foot. Ready? Go. Good. Now leave your foot there. If you have to scoot back a little bit, that's okay. Number 4, you're still going to take a small step as you jump and then kick your back foot. Ready? Go. Leave your foot there. If you have to scoot back, it's okay. Now, number 5, your back knee is going to come up in front. Now, this is the same motion as your jump, your number 5 jump front kick. Your knee comes in front of you as you jump, and again, kick your foot up and over. Ready? Go. And hustle back. Piece of cake. Everybody celebrate your success so far with 5 really good push-ups. Go. 5 really good push-ups. Good. Whew. You guys doing a good job. All right, good. Everybody back up a little bit. All right, now, hey, listen, your jump axe kicks. Jump axe kicks, guess what? It's exactly the same as the jump front kick and the jump crescent kicks. Exactly the same. Footwork is exactly the same. Let's crank to it real fast. Everybody put your right foot back, hands up. Just remember on an axe kick, the only difference is you're not lifting your knee. Your leg is staying straight as you bring your leg up and down. Everybody show me hands up. Do a number 1 jump axe kick. Ready? Show me. Go. Good. Number 2, again, it's still going to lay in front of you. Show me number 2 jump axe kick. Ready? Go. Good. Now number 3, leave your feet there. Number 3, you're still going to slide your feet together. When you slide your feet together, your legs stay straight. You jump, and then jump and let your foot down. Ready? Show me. Go. Good. Now scoot back a little bit. Number 4, you're still
other foot.
Keeping that leg straight as you bring it up, and then right back down. Show me. Go. Good. Now number 5, that's the same as your number 5 jump front kick. That back knee is coming up in front of you. As soon as you lift it up, that leg comes up, and then right back down. Keep the leg straight as you bring it up and down. Show me. Go. Good. And hustle back. All right, good job. All right, everybody back up a little bit. Now stay focused. Everybody listen carefully. Those crescent kicks, those front kicks, and those axe kicks, the jumping version of those kicks is just going to take some practice. Make sure you practice. The more you practice jumping, the easier it'll be. It's not something that is just going to magically, poof, you're going to be really good at it. It's going to take a lot of repetition, but we don't need to spend too much time on that just because it's old news. The only thing we have to do is just practice doing the jumping version of those kicks. Raise your hand if you understand. Excellent, excellent. Okay, now I want to talk to you guys about something with your form. Now your form, if you're a red belt and you're senior red belt, red belts, you have to do the same form that the senior red belts do. The only difference is you go up to the bow step block. You don't do anything past that bow step block. For senior red, you have to do the entire form. Now there are 34 moves in this form. 34 moves in this form. Now it's going to be really important that you don't try to learn all 34 moves at the same time. If you do that, what's going to happen is you'll start to look sloppy. Your techniques won't be tuned in. Your stances won't be right. You'll have different things going on that be causing you to make mistakes. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to focus on making sure that all of our techniques are broken down into different segments. If we break them down into different segments, it's easier to remember, and we can make sure that we really have it tuned before we do something else. All right, so we're going to focus on just 4 moves. Everybody say 4 moves. If we get those 4 moves, we'll add 2 more to it. All right, so everybody back up a little bit. Now, the first move. This is left side, right? Left side. Left side. Okay. It's like kind of difficult doing that with a mirror image. All right, so now check it out. Everybody get your ready stance? All right, now listen carefully. Everybody put your hands on your side. Your palms are going to be open. The first technique is a knife hand square block. So you're going to step to the left. As you step your left foot to the side, you're going to do your knife hand square block. Make sure that you're in your back stance with your hand up, palm is turned away. This hand's in a knife hand position right above your head. Now, we all know what a square block, so I'm not going to spend much detail on the actual technique until we get to one where we're doing our transitions. I'll explain that in just a second. So everybody put your knife hand square block up. Now, from here, you're going to step into a front stance and do an upset knife hand strike. Now, I'm going to show you what that looks like from the side. So if I'm from here, I step out, I do a knife hand square block. Now, notice my feet are in a straight line. With my feet being in a straight line, I'm going to make sure I'm in a back stance. I want to make sure I step into a front stance. Now, put your finger up as to how many shoulders wide my front stance should be. Put your finger up. Is it 2? Is it 1? Is it 4? Listen to what my question is. How wide is my front stance? Not how long. How wide is my front stance? 2 shoulders? All right, so listen. Here might be where some of the confusion comes in. Our front stance is 1 shoulder wide. It's 2 shoulders long. So everybody say 1 shoulder. I got to see your fingers. Say 1 shoulder. Good. So that's how wide your front stance is. So a front stance is 1 shoulder wide, but if you were to look from the side, you see how long my stance is? It's 2 shoulders long. But again, it's only 1 shoulder wide. So in a back stance where there's no width, when I do my knife hand square block, I'm going to make sure when I step forward into my front stance, I'm going to step as wide as my shoulders as I do my upset knife hand strike. Let me get this square to the camera here so that way you guys can see. So when I'm here and I step forward into my front stance, like right now, you should see a gap between my feet. My stance right now is 1 of my shoulders wide. My front knee is still bent, my back leg is still locked out straight, and my shoulders are facing forward. When I do my upset knife hand strike, my shoulders rotate, my hands rotate around, kind of like I'm holding a beach ball. See, I'm holding a beach ball right here? So from here, when I step out and do my knife hand square block, my hands are going to rotate around, boom, as I do my upset knife hand strike. Shoulders, everything still stays square to the target. My hand just comes around. This hand is in a high block position. This hand's in an upset knife hand strike position. From the side, you'll see my shoulders. You see how my shoulders are square to the front? From here, my hand comes around. I don't turn my shoulders. I don't keep my shoulders like this. I'm going to keep everything facing forward. Knife hand square block, upset knife hand strike. Both hands working together. All right, so again, I'm just kind of showing you from different angles so you really understand how your body should be positioned. So everybody get in your ready stance. Everybody put your hands on your side. So the first move, you're stepping to the left. You're going to do a knife hand square block. Ready? Step out. 1, Good. Now you're going to step forward into a front stance, upset knife hand strike. Ready, go 2. Now my front foot, I'm going to turn all the way around as I do a double knife hand block in another back stance. Then I'm going to aim my hand as I step forward into a front stance and front spear hand. Now a spear hand, when you do this front spear hand, you want to make sure that when I do my spear hand, again, my shoulders stay square. My hand is palm facing the floor. All right, so again, let's do those 4 moves again. So start your ready stance. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. So I start from here, hands at my side. I step to the left, knife hand square block. Step forward into a front stance. Step forward, upset knife hand strike. My front foot steps all the way around behind me as I turn, double knife hand block. Now I'm going to step forward into a front stance and then front spear hand. The spear hand is going to go right in front of my eyes. All right, so again, that's the first 4 moves. Everybody show me ready stance. Let's do it again. I'm going to watch carefully as you guys do it. So ready? Hands on your side. 1 move at a time. Step to the left and do your knife hand square block. 1. Good. Now check it out. I see some of our hands in the wrong position. You want to make sure this top hand, your palm is not facing the floor. It's actually turned almost facing up. Hand is almost turning as far as you can to where your palm is facing up to the ceiling. This hand isn't flat, straight up and down. It's going to make sure it's turned away just at an angle. Good. Now from there, you're going to step into a front stance, do your upset knife hand strike. Ready, go 2. Good, excellent. Now make sure, again, you're in a good front stance. Evan, move that front foot forward some for me, buddy. Move your front foot forward. There you go. Now remember, we were talking about our stance width. You got to keep your stance as wide as your shoulders. Stance have to be as wide as your shoulders. As you move your front foot, turn, double knife hand block. Good, excellent. Make sure your hands are there nice and tight. Now you're in a back stance with this double knife hand block. So bend that back knee. Bend that back knee. There you go. In a back stance, your front knee is still bent slightly. Hang on, Ariane. Go back. I didn't say
Ariane, go back, bud.
Pick up that double knife hand block. Good. Make sure that hand, make sure this double knife hand block hand, make sure it's out to the side. So if you're doing this, look, from the side, this is how my block should look.
Shaya, turn and double knife hand block.
Front.
There you go.
Good. From there, you're going to step forward into your front stance and front spear hand. Show me, go. Good. Excellent. Now look at this spear hand. I notice everybody, just about everybody, when you put your hand out, your shoulders started to rotate. You don't rotate your shoulders. Everybody go back and turn it face front. So watch, this is what I mean by that. I want you to look at my shoulders. Do you see how my shoulders are square to you? When I get my hand ready, my hand is on my side. This hand pulls back, did my shoulders rotate? No. When I do my spear hand, did my shoulders rotate? No. Watch from the side. From here, you see how my shoulders are square facing that way? When I put my hand out, my shoulders haven't rotated. You don't see the logo on the back of my uniform. When I do my spear hand, my arm is the only thing that's going to move. My shoulders do not move. From here, if I do my spear hand and we do this, see how you can see the logo on the back of my uniform? I want to make sure I hide it. So I want to make sure my shoulders stay square. So it's here, spear hand, shoulders stay square. Here, spear hand, shoulders stay square. Don't spear hand and turn those shoulders. That's important. You got to make sure you remember that. Hey guys, that's a black belt tip. That's information that we would really focus with the black belt. So you guys are kind of getting a little bit of a head start with all this black belt information. All right, so everybody go back up a little bit. Ready, stance? Let's do one more time. Again, remember, we're giving as much detail into those 4 moves so we can make it look really good. Then we'll do the next series of moves. So everybody get your ready stance. Hands on your side. Step to the side, knife hand square block. 1. Again, make sure this palm, turn it up, hand out. And again, make sure your left foot's the foot you stepped out. Right now, you should be in a back stance, so more weights on your back leg. More weights on your back leg. There you go. Good. Now you're going to step into your front stance and do your upset knife hand strike. Step forward, upset knife hand strike. Good. Now, if I see the logo or the back of your shirt, your shoulders have rotated too far. Yes. Yes. Look. Excellent. Excellent. That was great. Good. Felix, can you turn your shoulders the other way a little bit? That's it. See how you're looking at me? That's how your shoulders need to be squared. Good. Now, from there, you're going to pick up your front foot. You're going to turn, double knife hand block. Turn. Go. Excellent. Again, shoulders, everything is square to the side. If I were looking at them, if I were turn, if I were here, Notice I'm looking, I'm turning, and then I block. Everything is square to the side. This hand doesn't go in front of me. It doesn't go way back here behind me. It goes right in the direction that I'm going, which is that direction. From there, aim your hand. You're going to step forward into a front stance. Again, don't rotate your shoulders. Keep them square as you step forward in a spear hand. Go. Good. Evan, make sure that, see how you're looking at me? Your shoulders turn. Keep them just like that. Keep your shoulders just like that. Just look straight ahead.
Xander, switch your hands and step the same direction you were just going.
Mia, make sure you turn those shoulders. I can see your back. Good. Good. Akshan, turn those shoulders. Step forward to spear hand.
Sharia, turn your shoulders.
That's what I'm looking for. Good.
Like that.
Alejandro, excellent. Diego, turn those shoulders a little bit more.
Mike, you're out of the camera,
Yep,
bud.
that's it. That's exactly
Aiden,
right.
raise
It's
your
going
hand.
to feel a little
Yeah.
awkward if you're doing this right. Everybody go ahead and come on back.
Turn your shoulders, Mike.
Everybody come on back. Listen, if you're doing this right and you haven't been doing this, it's going to feel a little weird. It's going to feel awkward when you're getting in those positions. These are the details that we're going to start really focusing on, so that way when you guys come back rocking and rolling, boom, you're ready to go. All right, are you guys ready? Let's do those 4 moves one more time. Then we're going to do the next series of moves. Let's do it. Everybody back up, back up, back up. Everybody show me your ready stance. Good. Hands on your side. Step your left foot to the side. Knife hand square block. 1. Make sure to good back stance, back stance, back stance. Good. Make sure, go back. Let's try one more time. Make sure our left foot is stepping to the left. Left foot steps to the left. Hands on your side. Step out of knife hand square block. 1. Good. Back stance. Back stance. Step forward into a front stance. Upset knife hand strike. Boom. Good. I shouldn't see the logo on the back of your shirt. Everything should be square to the front. Good. Let me see you pick up your front foot. Turn. Double knife hand block. Good. Again, you're in that back stance with that double knife hand block. As you aim this hand, your other hand pulls back to your side. You're going to step into a front stance and in front spear hand. Again, keep those shoulders square.
Mike, turn your shoulders.
Sharia, turn your shoulders more, bud.
Good. Now listen. Listen. This is
Sarah,
important.
other hand.
You want to make sure when you do this next move, you look first. So right now, everybody's got their hand out. All right, go back to my spear hand, buddy. Go back to my spear hand.
Yeah.
Listen. The next move, see how you're all looking at me right now? Everybody look at me. Your front foot, that's the foot you're going to move. I move my front foot towards the camera as I step into a back stance and then double knife hand block. So step to me and double knife hand block. Go. Good. Now, again, right now, you're all doing a double knife hand block. You're going to be in a really good back stance. So bend that back knee. Hold your hands up nice and tight. Make sure that double knife hand block, your hand is flat. Good. Now, this is where it gets kind of tricky. Don't move. Just watch. From here, I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can all see. Right now, I just did the move you did. I'm turning to the side so you can see. I'm in my back stance at double knife hand block. Now I'm going to look over my back shoulder. I'm going to shift. Don't move again. Just watch. I'm going to shift. I'm going to shift my stance to a double out of form block in a back stance. So watch. I was here. Now I'm going to look, shift, and then block. The next move is a side kick with my front foot. So I'm going to lift my leg, side kick, set my foot down, and double knife hand block the other direction. Let me show you those moves again. From my double knife hand block, I'm going to turn 1, 2, 3. You guys with me? All right, let's try it. Ready? Hands up for your double knife hand block. Right now, your foot should be facing me. Good. Now look over your back shoulder, double out of form block. Do a side kick with your back foot. Pow! Double knife hand block to me again. Good. And go back. Now, I want to break this down a little bit more because your stance, you're shifting your weight from one foot to the other. It gets a little tricky. We're going to practice just this segment right here. From here, when I do my double knife hand block, notice almost all of my weight, 70% of my weight's in my back leg right now as I do my double knife hand block. Now I'm going to shift, and I have to turn my foot. Watch my feet. Can you guys all see my feet? Watch my feet. Do you see how my feet are moving? So one foot turns to my target, then the other foot turns to my target. So my double knife hand block that direction. See how my foot's pointed that direction? When my double out of form block goes that direction, my foot's got to point that direction. So you have to make sure that your feet are shifting as your stance shifts. So again, so from here, everybody go back to your double knife hand block. Go back to your double knife hand block facing me. Good. Excellent. 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 All right. Now from here, we're going to do this together. I'm going to turn to the side so that way you guys can see. From here, Everybody look over your back shoulder, double out of forearm block. Go. Good. Now you should have shifted your weight onto the other leg because you're in a back stance still. Everybody getting a good back stance. Good. Now, when you do this next move, you want to lift your leg up and all of your weight is going onto your back leg. You want to make sure that when you lift your leg up and all your weight goes to your back leg, you shift, your leg is up for that side kick. From that position, I'm going to side kick my foot out, pull it all the way back in, set it down, and then block towards the front again. When I block towards the front, remember my feet have to shift. Now, here's the part that I was going to tell you about before. Here's one of those black belt tips. When I'm here in my double out of forearm block, when you lift your leg for a side kick, what do you have to pivot for your side kick? Do you pivot your fingers or your foot? What do you think? Point to it. Point to it. Don't type it in the chats. That takes too long. Point to it. Point to it. Your foot's what you're going to pivot. Your foot has to pivot. So when I do my double out of forearm block, everybody look. Watch my feet. From here, when I lift my leg up for my side kick, watch this foot. You see how my foot turned? Watch again. For my back stance, my double out of forearm block, watch this foot when I lift this leg up. From here, boom. See how my foot turns? Now I can throw my side kick, set my foot down, and then double AP block. But look, my foot's already in position, so now my timing's going to be better. Raise your hand if that makes sense. Good, because again, listen, that is some black belt stuff. That is some really advanced stuff that we're focusing on. But I believe we're doing these little bitty classes like that. You can always go back and watch it, and then kind of let it soak in and practice it. All right, so everybody back up. Let's do all the way up to that double naked block now. Everybody show me ready stance. Good, ready? Hands on your side. Step your foot. Your left foot's going to step to the side, knife hand square block. 1. Make sure you're in a good back stance. Back knee is bent. Good. Now from there, you're going to step forward into a front stance, upset knife hand strike. Go 2. Good. Evan, I see. Nope, front stance. You were right. Good. Your front knee is bent, and I can see that your stances are wide enough. Now this is going to be Sarah. Look at me. Oh, look over the other shoulder. Look at me over the other shoulder. No, the other shoulder. Look at me. Now look at me. Right now, your shoulder's in the right position. Keep those shoulders square to your target. There you go. We'll work on it. Now from here, listen. Your front foot. Your front foot. You're going to move your front foot as you turn. Double naked block. Good. Again, almost all your weight's on your back leg. Good. Now you're going to step forward into a front stance, front spear hand. Show me. Go. Good. Aiden, are you in the best front stance? Let me see. Show me your best front stance.
Get lower. Front stance.
Get lower. Get lower. Get lower. Oh, yeah, Aiden, I'm talking to you. Get lower. Nice. There you go. Now, your front foot. Look at me. Everybody look at me. Look at me.
Bend your front knee, Arian.
Listen, your front foot. You're going to step to me. Double knife hand block. Show me. Go. Good. Make sure those shoulders are square to the side. I like it. Arian, your shoulders are in perfect position. Excellent. Hold those hands up there. Nice and strong. Let me see. Hold them up there. Xander, turn your shoulders a little bit more. Good. That boy. Good. Evan, bend that front arm a little bit more. Good. Hold it up there. Now from there, your watch. I'll show you from the side. I'm going to shift. Do a double out of forearm block. Make sure your feet shift as well. Ready? Turn and block.
Master
Good.
Freeman.
Go back to my double knife hand block.
Master Freeman.
Ready? Yes.
You have 4 minutes until the next class starts, sir.
Oh, man, that's right. Dang, rabbit. Ready? Now watch again. Everybody show me shift and block. Show me. Go. Good. Let me see you lift that foot, side kick. Your foot should be in position when you do your side kick. Show me. Go. Side kick. Boom. Set it down. Double knife hand block. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Hey, listen, guys. Come a little bit closer so I can see you. Come a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer. Let me see your smiling faces. Smiling faces. Hey, listen, you guys, well, that might be too close, Alejandro. Listen, you guys, if you keep practicing, okay? I promise there's a lot of information that we just talked about, and we only did, I think it was like 4 or 6, like 7 moves. It was not a lot of moves. Was it 6 or 7?
8, sir.
8?
Yes, sir.
8.
Oh, man, that's a piece of cake. There's 34 moves in this form, and there's still work we got to do on those 8 moves. So make sure you guys practice. Listen, it was awesome seeing you guys today. Remember, don't forget, if you guys want a little bit extra help, you guys can sign up for those private lessons that we have. We send an email out. There's limited spots. Make sure you guys choose your spot. If you can't choose that spot, don't worry. We'll open it up fresh again next week, and then we'll start the sign-ups for next week's private lesson schedule. All right, you guys were awesome today. I will see you guys on the next video.